Welcome back. This is Akinar here with more Expedition 33. This is episode 27. And last time we made our way through the remainder of the inside of the Monolith. We made it through tainted Lumiere, and we eventually faced off, finally, against Renoir, the long-awaited showdown. At least, definitely long-awaited in Maelle's mind. And I was definitely a little bit confused about some of the events and the dialogue that was going on between Verso and Renoir. And so I thought we might do something a little different to start this episode. Before we press forward, I'm very excited to see what is going to be forward from here. But before we do that, I thought we might do a little cutscene review. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pause here. And give me a moment here to bring this up on screen. But we're gonna go through this previous the bits of dialogue that we had from last time between Verso and Renoir and the rest of the group. And because I started having some ideas as I was seeing this in editing, I started thinking to myself, maybe starting to formulate a bit more of an overall theory about what might be going on, especially with the Paintress. I started to think to myself, what if we've got Renoir and we've got Verso, father and son, supposedly, but what if they are just copies of an original? What if they are simply creations of the Paintress? Let's go through this together here. Renoir starts by saying she's not the only one who grieves. He's got to be talking about the Paintress, right? Why does the Paintress grieve? What is she sad about? The pain of losing you. She made me inherit it. The pain of losing you. So, how did he lose him? Or how was Verso lost? Is he not right here? There's Renoir, there's Verso. But the pain of losing you, it suggests that the Paintress lost Verso. But then that pain of losing Verso, she made Renoir inherit it? If Renoir was truly his father, why would he not have that pain already? Renoir goes on to say, punishment perhaps for not being there when it mattered. Punishment for not being around, for being absent. I refuse to lose my son. So he still refers to Verso as his son, and he doesn't want to lose him. But Verso says that son was a stranger. He doesn't refer to himself. He says that son. Verso goes on to say, or Renoir actually says, but you're not. That son was a stranger, but you're not. I'm starting to get this idea. Let's keep going through the dialogue before I flesh this out altogether. Verso, you lost me years ago, and I lost you. Renoir says, how are you different from her in doing this? How are you different from her? What is Verso trying to do? Verso's trying to supposedly destroy the Paintress, helping our group destroy the Paintress. And in doing so, that's going to make Renoir and Verso, they're going to lose their immortality. How are you different from her? Destroying the Paintress and maybe destroying them. Did the Paintress, was she responsible for destroying their family in its original form? We know that Alysia supposedly was burned in the manor. I think in the manor, but one way or the other, she suffered this horrible burn. But what if this fire that Alysia was burned in was actually a fire that consumed them all? What if because eventually Renoir goes on to say the second Descendre family. I might be getting ahead of myself here. But is it possible that the Paintress was responsible for her family dying? Maybe in a fire? Did she destroy her family? Was it on purpose or was it an accident? Renoir says, we are your family. family is complicated. It's especially complicated if the family that you have now is just a copy of the original. That makes things really complicated. Then we jump ahead to the end of the fight. And Renoir, we see him battered and bloodied. Remember who your real family is. Then we see him heal up, suggesting, once again, this immortality, this power of, I can't truly be killed. At least not in the usual way. Renoir says, it's not her. It's your sister, your mother, me. So it's not her. She's talking about Maelle, right? Because Verso is... So Maelle is not your real family. Does that mean that Maelle is actually part of a pretend family? This part I might be reading too much into, but I can't help but think back to the scene that we had in camp with Verso playing the piano for Maelle. And that's when I really started to get this idea. Is Maelle actually his sister? Is she a part of the family? Because he said that he used to play the piano for his sister. But I'm not sure here because Renoir says, she's not your real family. It's your sister, your mother, me. Who does he mean by your sister? It's Alysia, right? But then, like, it seems like Renoir has this, he kind of knows, if my theory is correct, he knows that they are all copies of an original. But even though they're copies, he still sees, like, the copies as the family. He doesn't want to lose his copy of a family because to him, that's his family. Renoir is much more disillusioned. And I think he at some point says he's tired. I don't know if I have that in my little snippets here. But he basically says, I'm tired of this all. I'm tired of the illusion. Renoir, we are your family. You would condemn us all to die for what? Who do you really save with your sacrifice? And now Maelle is starting to come to realize, maybe she's getting a little bit of a realization here. Your sister and your mother, she's trying to piece things together. I'm a little unsure about what the group knows versus what maybe we know from our theorizing. The group is aware. I remember Lune specifically saying that Verso or Renoir is Verso's father. So the group, I think, at least recognizes that much, that there's a familial connection there. But I'm not sure if they know about the connection with Alysia and the weird curator fading lady that we've seen in the manor and also here when we approach the Paintress. That's who I'm presuming is your sister and your mother. But Maelle is just now realizing this, so I don't think the group realizes this or has this knowledge as a whole. Verso, you're too drunk on your own illusions to understand. As in the illusion that we're actually just a family. Renoir, then let us celebrate the second destruction of the Desandra family. That's the big line. And I was my head was definitely spinning when he busted that one out. I was like, whoa, what? First of all, we get a name for the family, Desandra. But then the second destruction? There was a first destruction, excuse me? Well, now that makes more sense if my theory is correct, that these are all just copies of the original. What was the first destruction, though, I should say? What was the first? Then finally the curator pops in, and that I also was kind of like, okay, how is the curator just able to pop in here? What abilities does he have to I can just appear right inside the monolith at a whim? Nobody seemed to question that. Renoir, definitely not. Renoir's like, at long last we meet. Now, I thought at first, is this Renoir? Is the curator Renoir? But then I also realized in editing that the curator is actually quite a bit taller, isn't he? So I don't think the curator is supposed to be exactly Renoir. Which also, I think, lends credence to the idea that he's just a copy. Maybe Renoir is not the original father's name. And maybe even Verso is not the original son's name. The Paintress's family, she might have just created a whole new set of names for everybody, a whole new set of faces. And also, now that I think of it, it could be that the the scar that Renoir has and the scar that Verso has, maybe that is a side effect of having been created by the Paintress. I don't know. But at long last we meet. So Renoir, I think, is aware that he's a copy of this guy, but they've somehow never met, or they hadn't met yet. This is all you have left of your son. The copy, Verso. Not the original. The son is long gone. So why are you trying, in other words, why would you destroy, the curator is apparently on the side of the expedition, trying to destroy the Paintress, and therefore destroying the illusion or the copy of the original family. Renoir says, destroying it won't bring your wife back. It won't bring your wife back. So is the Paintress dead as well? And is this all just now? As I start to walk through this theory, I start to wonder: are we in like some sort of an afterlife scenario? Is everybody just dead already, or are we in somebody's dream? And I start to lose a little bit of the resolution on my my ideas, because it starts to get a little crazy, the different possibilities that I don't have evidence for to firmly say what is going on yet. But destroying it won't bring your wife back. The curator doesn't seem to care about this line. He's, it will only destroy the last tie you have to each other. Renoir wants to preserve the facsimile. It's good enough for him. But there's my controller shutting off. My controller shutting off as we're going through the cutscene here, cutscene review. But the curator is still going through with this, and Maelle is more than happy. Because Maelle is still on the mindset of, I just want revenge for Gustave. All I know is this guy killed my brother, my father, however Gustave is to Maelle, you're responsible and you must go. And then Renoir's final line, I love them too. There is so much going on here, and I want to do a more, at some point, a more comprehensive cutscene review like we did between Act 1 and Act 2. And I have to think that if the game is, as I get my controller going again, or I gotta press the right button to turn this on, but I feel like we're not close to done. There's gotta be an Act 3, doesn't there? I don't know when we're gonna get to that, if ever, but there seems like there's so much more to this game. And at some point I want to go through and do another full cutscene review to see what we've missed, what new details stand out, what new theories start to come together. But I wanted to do at least a little bit of that here at the start of the episode to let you know some of the ideas that are percolating in my head. All right, let's get to it. Let's do a little bit of attribute upgrading. I'm gonna get Maelle some more speed. I want her to have a little bit more speed than everybody else. But I also wanted to maybe bring in CL into the mix. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get Maelle faster than CL, because I'd have to put we could put a whole bunch of speed. Give Maelle a whole bunch of speed here. Maybe I'll do that. I want to have her just a little bit faster than everybody else so she can apply either defenseless or shell, one way or the other. Because, how do I want to play this, actually? I also still want to have Monoko in the party. But then I was going to switch out Monoko, actually. That's what I was going to do. I was going to make a couple changes to our party. So, yeah, let me get my thoughts straight here as I switch back into gameplay mode out of cutscene review mode. Let's go up to 970 on the speed for Maelle. Let's get her up to there. And then for Verso, we'll leave Verso where he's at for now, and we'll just give a few points in vitality to CL. Just get her a little bit more of attack power and health. That seems good to me. We'll leave 20 in reserve. 20 points in reserve is going to be the default, but for Maelle, we dip out of that just to give her a little bit more speed. I want her going first because I want her to be able to apply. I think we're going to switch away from because if I take Monoko out of the party, then I want Maelle to be giving everybody shell. Because, but then I don't have the setup like this is not. I forgot that Monoko has all of the Pictos like longer shell and powerful on shell. So that I don't quite get the same setup if I switch out. I think I might do it like this. Maybe we'll bring back Monoko, and we'll have Monoko, Maelle, and Verso. That's what we'll do. I really want to give Verso some time in the spotlight because he has some really cool skills that we've given him. I want to try this Strike Storm more, and we still haven't tried Steeled Strike. So we gotta see how those look. I am gonna make one Pictos change as well from Maelle. We have this new Pictos that we got, Second Chance, and it's 40 Lumina points. It is our most expensive Lumina by a long shot. So it seems like the game is telling me that's a pretty strong one. A revive one time per battle is pretty good. It's not bad. And the stats are great because Second Chance, well, I mean, it's health and crit rate. That is a combination that you don't see very often. Usually they don't put health together with crit rate, so that's really, really good. I had been using... Which one was I using here just now that I took off? I should have looked at it before. It was the one that does... It takes away your AP. You don't earn AP from a parry anymore, but you do when you get hit. And I was thinking that synergizes with Revenge, so that's why Maelle had it. It also was a good stat stick. I think it's up here in the level 15s. It was at the top, wasn't it? Energizing Pain. That was a good one, I thought, just because it has health and defense as well. But a revive, Maelle rising from the ashes. She already has Phoenix's Flame as her gradient attack, so she kind of has a little bit of a Phoenix aura. Giving her that free revive seems like a good deal to me. Okay. We've made it through the Monolith. I noticed that the save point there said Tower Peak. We've made it to the peak. And what waits next? Lune said, the future of Lumiere. What are we going to find? What exactly awaits us? Deep breath. Deep breath. Oh. So it's not just the Tower Peak. We still have the Monolith Peak to reach. And we are here, in fact. Monolith Peak. Is this really the end?
We're outside.
She's there. I can feel her.
We need to be as prepared as possible. Once we go up, there's no turning back.
Oh. That was very ominous for Monoko to say that. That was very ominous. That felt like this is the end. Oh no, this is the end. You better be goddamn prepared. We're gonna keep pressing forward. That instinct that I have as a gamer, I see the Nevron here, by the way, in the fog. It is very foggy. Do we still see that eclipse or black hole? I'm not sure what it is, but I think I see it there through the fog. But I always have that instinct as a gamer, like, oh, this is where I need to stop because we're here at the end. I need to stop and go back and do all the stuff that I missed. Do all the things that I didn't do. We can still do those things. If my understanding is correct, we still have the ability to play the rest of the game. There she is, though. I hope this is not cheating. I feel like it's a little bit cheating, but I just want to get a little bit of a telescope effect. Oh wow, the fog kind of clears the closer you get. This is her though. This is the Paintress, isn't it? And it's crazy to think now back to the manor when we first saw her. We don't have a name for her yet other than the Paintress. Oh, and look in the background there, the tower. You can see the tower all the way from here. The Eiffel Tower, quote unquote. And there you also see it's got to be an eclipse, right? It's a cool ass looking eclipse. There she is. I'm not gonna go super close because that feels like a little too much like cheating. But this is really cool looking at things this way. Oh my gosh. I'm not really ready, but I'm also probably as ready as I'm ever gonna be. Sounds like the same song that plays when we approach the Paintress for the first time.
That's her. The Paintress.
She looks like the curator.
Yeah, no crap.
Renoir. He mentioned the curator's wife. She's the Paintress.
Yep.
You've come back.
She finally speaks. That look at Maelle from Verso. Or is she looking at Maelle? Who was she speaking to? I thought it was Verso at first.
But the fire. Are you really here?
She is speaking to Verso. The fire.
Is he? Oh, is he playing tricks again?
Who?
Alysia.
The curator?
Alysia.
Your face. My face. What about my face? Are you going to burn it again?
Oh my god.
Alysia's your daughter.
Yep.
And Maelle reminds you of her. The daughter you lost.
Come along. Let's go home.
Yes. You need to go home.
This is another trick. She's not Alysia. You are not my Verso.
No. Verso's dead.
No. No. You are his creations, not mine.
What? The curators?
You will not take this canvas from me.
This is what we created the expeditions for.
Tomorrow comes.
Oh my god.
Of your father to
Void meteors. Your father to use you like this. Oh god. Oh! Okay, Miles dead. But she's back because second chance. Holy crap. This game is incredible. I'm like about to burst into tears. The music just it moves your soul. How cruel of your father to use you like this. 1 second while I hydrate. Hold on. And contemplate the implications here. The curator, she must be talking about the curator. And the curator, so I was thinking that what if Verso and maybe even Maelle, and who knows, maybe even like all of Lumiere is like a creation of the Paintress? What is real and what's not? I don't know. But then she says, no, you're one of his creations. So did the curator create Verso? And maybe Renoir as well? And maybe Maelle? What is going on here? What is going on here? Oh my god. Void meteors, huh? So she hits us with void damage. Is she gonna be immune to void damage?
Their defenses are down.
The part where Maelle started to almost act like Alysia. Are you gonna burn my face again? Or was that because... Oh, I forgot. That happened just recently where we had... She was setting them all on fire, wasn't she? Except for Verso. That's another cutscene I might need to go back and review, but I just remembered that she was like burning the entire party. When did that happen? Was it when we approached the Paintress? A couple episodes ago? She's holding a little, not a canvas, but the little, you know, where you have all the paint, the little splotches of paint. Is this also why Gestrels have paintbrushes for hair? Are they just all paintbrushes from the Paintress? I have questions, guys. Okay, I have 7 AP and I really want to do Strike Storm. I want to do it, but it might be better to do a marking shot first. I don't know. Let's see if we can do Strike Storm. I just need to be quick with my quick time events here. Quick with the quick time events. Don't miss them.
Time to strike.
Even if they're not perfect, don't miss them, because we still hit the damage cap on all those hits. Oh my god. Gradient attack.
You killed him.
Who did we kill? Who? You killed him. Okay, she's not immune to void damage. Good. You killed him. I'm gonna have to. This is gonna be tough for me because I'm very much. I want to be focused on the battle, but I also need to be careful not to miss. I almost missed that line. I feel like I partially missed it because I was focused on like, ooh, gradient attack. I gotta parry the gradient attack and be ready for her timing. I do the same thing with like Dark Souls bosses. The boss is trying to talk to you during the battle, and I'm like, no, brain can't absorb that. I gotta focus on parrying. Jar Lambstorm. Can we try to get a... Let's try to get one burn or mark. Good. Okay, Chroma Waves. Rip. Who are you supposed to be? See, there I was focused on the dialogue. Although, to be fair, I'm trying to cope, probably. Because even if I tried to focus on parrying, I probably still would have gotten wrecked. Because it's the first time we're facing a boss. Alright, everybody's dead. Verso, let's get him back. Let's try to get him back, at least.
I must exact revenge.
Scatters Chroma.
You can't betray Verso like this.
You can't betray Verso like this?
Violence, yes.
Even you, Minoko. So she is familiar with Minoko. Because Minoko was one of her paintbrushes? That idea is hilarious to me. We need to res. We need to res the party.
Let's spill some ink.
We need everybody back. Verso can't be healed, but Minoko can. So let's, while Maelle is stanceless, let's go ahead and heal up Minoko.
Don't leave us.
Incoming.
Paintress summons Void Meteors. She did this at the start, right?
Get ready. Minoko. Get ready.
Okay, I think I got the timing on those. Hopefully next time we get them all. Let's do another heal. Let's do another heal. Get everybody who can be healed as topped off as possible. Gradient attack. This one I can get, I think. Because the parry window on grading counters is so generous. Okay, now we don't need to heal anybody, so we are in heavy mass. We can reapply Bushilia Fortify. Perfect. Awesome. Because that gives everybody a shield. We do have a gradient attack available as well now. Virtuose Strike to put Maelle in Virtuose stance, and then she could unleash a Pyrolyse. That would be nice. Let's do that. So we'll spend a couple AP here because we know we're getting some back because the gradient attack counts as a turn. So let's do a couple of these. Maybe we get a mark. That's good. We'll leave the mark there to get more damage from our Virtuose Strike because this is not, it doesn't hit for the hardest.
You can't escape.
It just has the very wonderful side effect of putting us in a Virtuose stance and setting up a Pyrolyse. Let's go.
Witness the flames.
I'll manage.
And now Verso is still on C. Let's see if we can give him a mark for his, well, the Strike Storm hits for so hard, though. I'm gonna still do it, though. See if we can get either a burn or a mark. There we go. Strike Storm, just don't miss.
Time to strike.
Basically, just spam the A button. Don't worry about doing perfect. Manipulates rocks from the Monolith? Okay, okay, alright. Rip Verso. I want to bring Verso back, of course. And of course we do that with Minoko, so Maelle can keep her stance going. Summons rocks from the Monolith. God damn. Earth damage. So now she's in defensive stance. And probably a good time to use Combustion. Let's see if we can just get a mark first. Or a burn. There we go.
Flames. Engulf my blade.
Minoko.
Scatters Chroma. Dang. These are tough. These are tough. Minoko loves it, though. Minoko's having a blast. I'm gonna use another healing tint.
Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
Void Meteors. Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
Bring it on.
On me.
Two. Your turn to dance.
It takes a couple still for me to get in the rhythm. It takes a couple of of goes before I'm like in the rhythm of the all 8 of those meteors.
Born once more.
Yeah, we'll keep healing up the party here. Keep topping everybody off as much as possible. Great attack, we know this one. So much AP to spend. So much AP to spend. Do I want to still heal Maelle? Here I think I want to use a Venusaur mortar, because there is a mark on her and we want to change to Almighty Mass.
Please survive.
Shit. Okay, so you really, I gotta learn what. They all have kind of similar names. Her attacks, Chroma Waves, Chroma Meteors. Are we gonna learn what Chroma actually is finally? Yeah, Laser Brain. But she's waving the paint. I wish I knew what it was called. The thing with the paint on it, she's waving it back and forth like a fan, and that's what we need to parry. Okay, please, party, come back. Party, come back. Who do I want to res first? Get Maelle back.
Let's spill some ink.
Party, come back. It's a good thing we have so many revive tints.
Still need your help.
Too early. Oh my god, I'm hanging on by a thread. Hanging on by a thread. This is what I should be doing. My Berserk Slash. I should be doing a Berserk Slash. Man, if we had... Maelle does have her res if we have 2 gradient charges, but we gotta make it to that point. Minoko first, because he's faster.
Let's go again. Minoko.
Void Meteors. Can we do it this time? Seven of them.
Let's try it. Impressed.
I am so barely hanging on. This is crazy. My party is so close to wiping. Ah. And the Paintress is too fast, so we never get like... not never, but there's few instances where our party is able to do something. When we res a party member, the Paintress is almost always just attacking straight away. Man, I'm in Almighty Mask, but I still want to res. We gotta res everybody.
More now with vigor.
I knew Verso was probably gonna die. We'll get this eventually. Everybody eventually will be fully back to health. It will happen. Oh my gosh, this is my last revive tint, so it's not gonna be happening for much longer.
Let's finish this.
It's not gonna be happening for much longer if I don't get my act together with these parries. I can finally use a healing tint though.
Useless.
Please survive.
Too early on the last one. Too early! Okay, that's a rip on Minoko. So no more resing. So we don't have to worry about that at least. Let's do a Strike Storm instead. Or I'll heal Maelle. I should do a Strike Storm. I should do a Strike Storm because that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I keep hearing Alysia's name mentioned in the song.
Okay.
More Void Meteors. At one of these times we gotta actually parry these correctly.
Ready to parry. Let's dance.
Or not. Or I just completely miss every single one of them. I think I'm just going late. I'm not actually going as early as I need to be. Okay, we still have the reserve team, though. Maybe the reserve team can have a chance. The Paintress gets another turn, though. At least it's a great attack this time. And at least I can do that. It's like, let's make sure at least one move. There's at least one move that the player can feel good about themselves. Only one, though. Do we do Shadowbringer? What is Lune's one AP gradient attack for Lune is the Tremor, right? Which removes shields. We could also wait to do like Doom. Let's see if we can save up for the 2 gradient charge attacks. So in the meantime, let's see if we'll probably start with a Bad Omen. So I need at least 3 AP for that. Seeing if I can get a, there we go, a mark is what we want.
I see you.
And then for Lune, she wants to do Wildfire? Or does she want to start with Stormcaller? We're getting close to the end, so I'd like to set up like a really good Lightning Dance as quickly as possible, which means I probably have to do Wildfire plus Ice Lance, or... No, it has to be in that order, because otherwise Wildfire is going to consume Ice Lance's stains completely. So we have to do the Wildfire first, so let's do that. So we get both Beneficial Contamination as well as Rewarding Mark. Trying to watch her swinging back and forth there.
Attention.
Attention. No, too early on a couple of them. Damn it. Oh my gosh, so close to dead here. I need to be going for damage. I don't want to be healing, but it's so risky if I don't at least do 1 heal. I have 2 gradient charges though, so maybe I can finish things. Maybe I can finish things with Doom. Very high dark damage, 3 hits, applies powerless, defense, and slow. So I think we want to do at least... I mean, she has a mark on her right now. She has a mark already, but I do want to spend some AP. I want to spend some AP. Let's... Okay, there we go. We reapply the mark. That's good. That's good enough. Not skills. Gradient attack. Let's see how this... Let's see how much damage this Doom actually does. Okay, it's not bad. It's not hitting the damage cap, but it's also not bad. And that does put her into Twilight because it generated a moon charge. So now we're in Twilight. She has some Foretell on her. We could do Sealed Fate. Consume Foretell to deal 200% more damage. That's kind of what I want to do, I think. Or Dark Wave. Which one is going to do more, I wonder? Light damage versus dark damage. I don't know if one is better than the other. It seems like she's not necessarily resistant to any particular damage type. So let's see if we can get a mark. Good. And now I'm going to do Sealed Fate. Because it doesn't consume the Foretell if it's a critical hit. And I have specifically adjusted CL's crit rate to be pretty high. That was a lot. That was a lot. Oh my god, we're getting close. But I'm not close to doing a lightning dance. I mean, I could do a lightning dance, but it wouldn't be the powered up version. But would it be good enough? I think we have to try. I'm not going to risk taking the heal here. I'm just going to try to get a mark. And then see if lightning dance can carry us across. Can it do the deal? Can it do its lightning dance goodness?
Lightning dance.
Oh, it's not nearly close enough. It's not nearly good enough. Wait a second. Maybe it was good enough to trigger the next set of events.
I don't like this.
Okay. That's a giant hand. That's another giant hand. Dude, the actual Paintress got up. The actual Paintress. I don't know what the actual Paintress is, but the big Paintress. Get SGA in here. It's an emergency.
Look what I found. Sorry.
Have you had that the whole time? Verso, have you been holding on to Sorry the whole time? Are we yeeting the hell out of here? Verso says, nope, we're not ready for this. We out. Bro. Are we looking through her? Is that her face? Oh, we're still fighting. Oh.
Renoir can grieve however he likes, but I get to grieve my own way.
I don't know what we're doing. Giant rush of light.
Tell your father I don't need him to look out for me.
What? What? Okay. That escalated quickly. I thought we were escaping. I thought, hey, look what I found, SK. I found Sorry. Let's get the hell out of here. That's what it looked like. No, we're actually battling on top of SK, I guess. I did not really absorb what was going on there. It looks like I can see CL and Lune floating in a, I don't know. We're floating on air somehow, except it looks like it's water. Let's try that again, shall we? Renoir can grieve however he likes. Oh, we get to see this again, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and skip through this time, but we might yeah, I'm gonna skip through this. It lets you go photo mode though in the cutscenes. That's cool. I should have tried that actually.
How cruel of your father to use you like this.
Okay, we get to do it again. Yeah, you definitely got to go a little bit earlier than what you might want to. Okay, that was better. And we are in heavy mass to do a Bachelier Fortify. This is cool. There's like a whole second phase because of course there was going to be a second phase. But the big Paintress, I don't know what else to call her. She's just the hand goes. Oh, she decided to finally rise up out of her fetal position. And then she summoned like a giant paintbrush of light. Okay, let's see if we can get back there. Hopefully we're a little more well-equipped this time. Hopefully we're a little more well-equipped. I love this Strike Storm, though. I'm gonna do one free aim. At least one. That was a good free aim because it got both a mark and a burn. Beautiful.
Time to strike.
Yeah, just don't miss. Just spam the A button so you don't miss.
Do you understand?
Grenade attack. Good. I like this. I like this one.
Killed him.
You killed him? As in Renoir. Did we really kill him, though? Because what if he was just a copy to begin with? Man, I feel like this is a whole different battle already because I'm actually not reviving anybody or healing anybody. I can do my regular moves. Oh my god, it's crazy. Chroma waves. Nice! I almost got all of those. She applies defenseless when she does that. And also it looks like she dispels shell. So we lose our shell and we go defenseless. Ow. That's painful. Verso. I heard Verso's name in the song. Do I go straight to Pyrolyse? It's actually great in offensive stance, isn't it? Perfect.
Witness the flames.
So much burn. Be perfection. Also, we have access to a graded attack. We could apply mark if we wanted to. What are we doing? We're not close to breaking her, but we might just do perfect break because we're on B. I don't have to do that, though. I don't have to do it that way. I'm going to do at least a couple free aims. I really kind of want to save up for 2 gradient charges. The two gradient charge moves, I just don't see them very much because I'm always jumping to the first gradient move. So I don't know exactly what I want to do here. Let's just do perfect break.
From me.
Even you. You can't betray Verso like this.
I'm going early. I'm starting to anticipate.
Let's spill some ink.
Starting to anticipate too much. Let's just go. So we're in defensive stance. I want to res, but I also would like to keep Maelle's stance if we can. We're going to do 1 free aim. I was hoping we'd get a mark, and maybe we could do Gustav's homage as a result. If we get if we get a mark within the next 2 shots, though, we'll be able to afford Gustav's homage because we'll have a beneficial contamination proc. Damn. Okay, now we might just do combustion. I'm gonna try. I always try to parry it. Way early. Okay.
Not leaving you behind.
I forgot Maelle reses. Okay. Maelle does do that. For a second, I was just going to restart the battle. But Maelle does res, so we're incentivized to try to spend AP so we can get 2 gradient charges. Because if we get 2 gradient charges, I can bring the whole party back. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to see if we can get to 2 gradient charges and do things that way. Perfect. That was great. I still can't do Gustav's homage, unfortunately. But I can do a... Guard down's not very exciting. It's not exactly very exciting, but maybe we just do a revenge. Put ourselves in defensive stance. Also, we've been getting hit, so it does probably a decent amount of damage. It only does 1 hit. Only does 1 hit. I'm just getting such bad timing. Fortunately, we're in defensive mode. Oh, and we're so close, though. We're so close to getting a gradient charge. Gradient charges build up based on AP we spend, correct? Can I get a second gradient charge by doing free aims? I think it's AP spent on skills. I don't think it counts our free aims, unfortunately. So I kind of want to do the Gustav's homage here. And that'll give us a second gradient charge. Hopefully we can survive till the next turn and revive all our enemies. Or all our enemies. All of our friends! That is so cool.
Okay.
Okay, we survived. And we have 2 gradient charges. Oh no, but void meteors! Oh my god. Seriously?
Let's dance.
I'm gonna do dodges. Because I don't need to parry.
To parry.
If I don't hit them all, I don't get a counter. And I'm already full AP. No reason for me to parry there if I'm not confident that I'm gonna get them all. And I'm not confident. I just wanted to survive so I could do Phoenix Flame. Let's go. Oh, that animation. Oh, the wings.
The dance begins.
Love it. Okay, so everybody's back. Beautiful. Verso and Minoko are both going to get turns. And Minoko is on heavy mass, so he gets to do his Bachelier Fortified. This is good. 9 AP. We're on offense. We're in offensive stance with 9 AP. We do Pyrolyse. Easy.
Witness the flames.
We're on C rank with a little bit of missing health, and we don't have enough for a Strike Storm. We can try to do 1 free aim to see if we can generate the AP for a Strike Storm. We do. We get lucky with a burn. So now we can do... I think Strike Storm is better than Berserk Slash, isn't it? And maybe I should just... The thing is, Berserk Slash only costs 4. But when you can afford Strike Storm, you might as well do it, because it's going to generate additional perfection. Let's do it. Just don't miss those quick time events. Yeah, that's too good to pass up. We're already back up to a gradient attack, huh? But I don't want to do that right now. Sanctuary gives 2 shields and regen. That's cool. I would like to spend a little bit of free aim, AP, try to get a beneficial contamination. Unlucky. Oh, but I could keep going. I'm gonna keep going because I only need 3 for the fortified. Man, this is really unlucky. Not a single burn or mark that whole time. Hello? Okay, gradient attack. Yes. Maelle's in defensive stance. So we probably just do combustion. Save our AP. Or we can do guard down to reapply defenseless. Maybe let's do that. I just don't want to let all the burn wear off before we use a combustion. But we'll do it. We'll do a guard down.
What lovely feet.
What lovely feet. Minoko has no AP. Minoko has no AP. I'm gonna risk again here, trying to do some... I want to get... Usually there's at least 1 burn or 1 mark that you can get out of these. We're just getting really unlucky with Minoko's parries. Not parries. His free aims. I'm hoping I can do some parries to get some AP back for my party. Promo waves. Okay. We still take that first hit, which gives us defenseless. Now's when I kind of need to start doing some healing, maybe. She's still quite a ways away from dying, so I think I need to spend a little bit of time healing. Scatters Chroma. It feels like there's just slightly different timing. Like I'm waiting for the animation to completely... The black hole collapses in on itself, and that's when you parry. But it doesn't feel like they're timed... The spacing between each of the collapses is a little bit different. They're not uniformly spaced. That's what I was trying to say. I'm gonna have to heal. I gotta heal. Now, Minoko is in... Here's the thing. Minoko is... first of all, if I was gonna heal, I need to spend some AP. But Minoko is in... I might just do a Pyrolyse here, because Minoko is in Balanced Mask. And the more AP that we spend on skills, the closer we get to 2 Gradient Charges. Yeah, we're just gonna jump straight to Pyrolyse.
Witness the flames.
Because now... we're gonna see if... at some point, Minoko's gotta get lucky here, right? There we go. We finally got a burn. So now I can spend a Bachelier Fortified. Everybody gets powerful, everybody gets shell, and everybody gets a shield. Oh, and now we're at 2 Gradient Charges. I don't want to use Verso's Striker because we're still not close enough to break, I don't think. Instead, we will do a Strike Storm after we get a mark. That just looks amazing. It's so good. Void Meteors.
Not impressed. Your turn.
I must still be going late.
Fun begins.
I'm just going way too late, apparently. We're so close to killing this guy. Okay, 2 shields and apply regen. Let's do that. After I spend at least 1 AP. Now I'm getting my beneficial contaminations. I want to get my AP back from spending my turn doing Gradient Charge. Everybody getting Sanctuary, though. This is sick.
A bit of violence, yes.
Okay. We get Heavy Mask as well. I do a Jar Lambstorm this time. I need to give everybody shields again. Everybody still has shell and powerful as well. Can we just kill her already and get to phase 2? There we go. I think that does it. There we go. Phase 2 transition. Finally. I will watch this again. Because I want to see the giant Paintress one more time.
I don't like this.
That is so crazy. We're not really getting a good look at her face. So it was not... There's like a giant cavity in the center of her chest. That's where the smaller Paintress was flying in. Floating in. SGA. SGA, the best GA. Her face looks like she has... There's no nose or mouth, but there might be eye sockets. This is so... The music! Oh!
Renoir can grieve however he likes, but I get to grieve my own way.
So she summons like her own paintbrush, but then the bigger Paintress...
Let's carve a path.
Maelle's no longer stunned. Oh, she got stunned from the meteors. Okay, so we do get a turn here before Big Paintress does her business. Do we just go with Strike Storm again, even though it's not C? We're not close to breaking her. I think we do. She has Powerful. Berserk Slash could be pretty good, but it's also not on C. I don't want to do Perfect Break when we're not going to actually break them. So maybe I just do Marking Shot instead. And wait. Not having... I think I might need to redo something here with my skills. Let's just do Strike Storm. I just... my brain loves having... Oh, I need to have an attack for B perfection, and I need to have something for A perfection, bridging that gap between C and S. But maybe it's not that crucial. How much does Strike Storm do if we just leave it in... if we're in B perfection?
Time to strike.
It's still pretty good. Okay, so Strike Storm is just awesome.
Okay.
Got it. Here we go. Giant
Tell
Brush
your
of Light.
father I don't need him to look out for me.
Tell your father. Is she once again referring to Renoir? Or the Curator? Or are they the same thing? I forgot we're actually doing an attack here. Damn it. That was so bad. I did not realize that we were in... Oh, that we were going straight into an attack. Fuck. I want to shield our party. I'm gonna do that with... I'm not gonna res Maelle yet. We're gonna spend the turn shielding the party again here. Flies into the air.
Did I dream the fire? Is Verso still alive?
Did I dream the fire? Is Verso still alive? Dude, it's so difficult trying to absorb this dialogue along with a new set of attacks. I gotta do some rezzing. We'll revive Maelle this time. See if she gets a turn. No.
I'm better.
Rips reality apart.
Arrogant man. I taught him to paint. And he seeks to use my creations against me.
I taught him to paint. Yo, what in the fuck? Actually tearing reality apart. What? Look at the oily, painty water, though. Oh. No. We're dead. Dude. Oh, there's nothing like the first time seeing an attack, having no clue what's coming, and you're just dead. You have no shot. You have no shot. You're dead.
Foolish child, you defied me, and now he's dead.
You have no shot. Now you're coming after CL? And that's why she said take your shot. Because all of a sudden she was targeting CL instead of Lune, who was already toast. This feels like we're on another level here. We are on another level right now, and I'm not sure I'm ready for it. Holy crap. Wow. I need my party to be alive, for fuck's sake.
I'm back.
Giant Brush of Light. No, too early on the last one. I was so close to getting a counter. I was so close. Why must you be so annoying? Why must you be this way? Why are you so tough? So the first one was a jump attack, but the rest weren't. Got it. I'm spending all my time reviving my party.
I won't waste this.
Oh, here we go with this again. All right, let's see if we can do this time. I might need to do the dodges. Switch to dodges. Just to get some semblance of the timing here. Ha! Okay, the other... annoying part of this is that the Paintress's head is in the way. And I can't see this. I can't see the particle coming. For God's sake. I'm gonna heal Seal. Because otherwise she might have taken burn and died. But I need to spend my AP, man. I need to spend some AP at some point. Paintress unleashes. Oh, this is like the big long wind up.
Not today.
You have got to be kidding me, dude.
Try me.
Too early? Really? Cooked. 100% cooked.
I've got this.
Okay, and that sends us back into phase 2, which this time we will go ahead and skip on through. I should try the photo mode. I keep trying to keep forgetting to do the photo mode. Oh, okay, this phase 2. Can we figure this out?
But I get to grieve my own way.
We're also going in with 2 gradient charges, which is nice. And, okay, so Maelle does get a turn here. And she's in defensive stance. How do we want to do this? We're carrying over a whole bunch of buffs from the previous phase. So part of me wants to keep Maelle in defensive stance, but she can't do that. So we got to do combustion, right? Let's do combustion. Cash in some of that burn. All right, the giant paintbrush of light.
Renoir thinks I would not defend myself if he used your face.
Oh.
How little he understands me.
Whoa. No, I still went too early. I keep missing that one. Is she actually draining our AP when she hits us with that? I think that's what that just did. Okay, hold on. That's a new line. Renoir thought that I would not defend myself if he used your face. Renoir is using Verso's face. So Renoir is not Verso, but he's using his face. That's why they have the same scar. Who exactly is Renoir in relation to the Paintress? She taught him to paint. Or did she teach the curator to paint? I'm getting confused a little bit on, oh, there's so many interesting lines that are being given here, and I want to know more. I kind of want to give another shield to everybody, but at the same time, we kind of need to start laying in and doing some damage. I'm gonna spend some of my free aims at least. Spend a little bit on that. Everybody still has buffs. I'm not gonna give everybody shields. I'm gonna go with, we're gonna do a Jar Lamp Storm. Oh, but I could have done the gradient attack. Oh, I should have done the gradient attack. That was a mistake. I should have done Minoko's gradient move. Because it's actually gives everybody shields that way. And I don't want to use Striker. That was a misplay. I hope it doesn't cost me too badly. It would be a good time to use Berserk Slash if Strike Storm weren't like the best thing ever. Next to Lightning Dance, of course.
Time to strike.
It's so fucking good.
Ready to carry.
Did I drain the fire? Is Verso still alive?
Okay, I don't think we've used Maelle's second chance res just yet, so she should come back. Full health, and she gets to play. right away. So, and we're gonna do the gradient move. We have 3 gradient charges. I did reach 3 gradient charges in the previous phase as well. Not that we have any attacks that we can actually spend 3 on. Haven't unlocked any of those yet. But we don't need to do Phoenix Flame here. So, stanceless, 5 AP, we just do guard down.
Their defenses are down.
A bit of violence, yes.
Now we get to do a gradient attack. We'll do the Sanctuary with Minoko. For sure. Even though it doesn't really apply to Verso, we still give him shields. The regen, that is. The regen doesn't help him. Now we are on Agile Mask, and we can't do Chapelier Slash unless we get lucky. Maybe we get lucky with Minoko for once. Nope. So instead, we will do what? We will do what? Maybe just an attack? Or a Galt Fury? We'll just do a Galt Fury. This one rips reality apart.
Man, I taught him to paint, and he seeks to use my creations against me.
My creations. All right, let's see if I can see these this time. Too early. Way too early. There we go. Okay. Getting a little better on that timing. Oh my god, Verso's so close to dead. So Verso's probably gonna die because he has confident we can't heal him. But he gets to do a Berserk Slash before he goes down. Let's do it.
I've got this.
Because Berserk Slash is still pretty dang good. If you're actually missing health. The regen is good, but it's not, you know, healing us to full or anything like that. Minoko has Almighty Mask, so he could reapply shields to everybody, which probably would save Verso for the moment. So that's probably what we'll do. But I kind of also want to use a healing tint with Maelle. Just go ahead and top her off.
Ready to go.
I'm gonna do it.
Sweet tasting black.
Do 1 or 2 free aims. Then we'll do the Bachelier Fortify.
Foolish child,
get ready.
This is a tough one. Damn it. No, there was another one. Okay, it hits the rest of the party. It actually hit both Maelle and Verso did a parry there. I got it. I finally got it. Okay. Progress. Only 1 gradient charge, so we can't res yet. That feels like that would be great if we could save up for a res of Minoko. And I have 9 AP right now. It would be great to spend all that and get to one of those additional gradient charges. I guess we do a Pyrolyse even though we're not in offensive stance, right? Let's just do it. Spend the AP when you've got it. The other option is to do a free aim and then Gustav's Homage. But I'm just going to reapply all the burn. Because we have double burn that we apply when we do this. Maybe you will, Verso. I don't know if you will. You are so close to completely being cooked. Mark is good. Strike Storm time.
Time to strike.
One of these days, maybe I'll get perfect on both of those. But the important part is don't miss. What is this? Corrupted Chroma?
Crazy. I know exactly what I'm doing.
She just gives us all a bunch of... Oh, no. We're doing Cursed? Maelle will die in 2 turns. And I don't have any way to clear that, do I? Damn. And she also got a whole bunch of shields. That's good for Maelle. Maelle likes seeing shields. Man, I wish Verso was... I kind of wish Verso was dead right now. Can I use my free aims on Verso? Because this is where I want to use the Phoenix Flame to bring them both back. Huh. There's also some weak spots here. Did I just reduce the number of turns? Or not reduce, but increase the number of turns that I have left? Because now I see a 3. And now I see a 4. Okay. Maybe we're not dying after all. Maybe the curse can be overcome. I don't want to use my gradient charges yet. How do I want to spend the rest of my AP here? Kind of need to remove shields. I'm going to do that with her AP, or with her free aims. Because she gets those. She gets those shields. So this is good. Maelle steals the shields. That's what she does. And that puts her in virtuoso stance. I forgot about that. She's not going to be able to take advantage of it, though, because she has no AP. We'll just attack with her and take off another shield. So she's got a whole bunch of shields. Now Verso's dead. Damn. And she just healed when she did that. This one again, okay. Good thing we got a bunch of shields this time. Starting to see that one. Okay, that one's starting to feel a little more like miasma. A little more like everything can be seen. I'm seeing the lines. So we can just keep reducing this curse, huh? By killing these every time. Okay. I'm down with that. And we also take away her shields. But it looks like when we hit the orbs, the shields go away, but Maelle doesn't necessarily get them. We don't have to do every single orb this turn, do we? What I could do instead is reapply. I do the gradient attack, which does a whole bunch of burn and brings my party back.
Still need your help.
Now that does count as a turn toward this curse, but that's okay because it's 4 more turns. It's totally fine. And now we can do Pyrolyze because we're in offensive stance. That did use up my Virtuoso stance, didn't it? By doing the Phoenix Flame. That's one downside of that. I don't actually get the damage buff from Virtuoso. It's fine though. I needed my party back. The Paintress unleashes. Damn it. God damn it. Did I parry absolutely 0 of those until the very end? Oi, there goes all of Maelle's shields. Oh, and Minoko is cursed as well, but looks like he's got the same timer as Maelle does. So we can totally... This curse should be okay. We shouldn't have any trouble dying to this. We just need to parry all the other things that are happening. I want to do Bachelier Fortify, though. Okay. Maelle's in defensive stance. Oh, but she only has 3 turns to live. Oh. It only reduces the curse when it's their turn. So whoever does the free aim shot reduces their own curse. Is that true? Or do they all share the same timer? I haven't quite figured that out yet. What do I want to do here? I don't want to do another Pyrolyze. I think I just want to do a combustion. So we can reduce Maelle's curse at least by 1. And do another 3 aim here. There we go. Get a mark. And now... I mean, I kind of want to do Gustav's Homage now. So I'll do one more here. Does this take off a mark? It does. But there's still a mark on there, which means, because we have double mark, which means Gustav's Homage will still work. 3 perfects. Let's go. We're only in defensive stance, but that's still some good damage. Excelente. And I'm going to just leave the mark on there and go straight to Strike Storm. Boom. Okay, making some progress here.
Okay.
Giant Paintbrush of Light. Can we do this? Too early. I'm trying. There's a sound effect. There's a sound effect. I'm noticing there is a sound effect there. I think it only reduces the curse on their turn, because now Minoko's is only 3. Maelle's is like 5. Man, I need to heal Maelle. But I also want to do Bachelier Fortify. Give everybody shields again. I think the healing from Maelle is more important, though. Let's spend a couple... Let's get Minoko's curse. Oh, Verso has a curse as well. So the curse just keeps getting reapplied. We must be taking damage. Whenever we take damage, we get recursed. I'm gonna use a healing tint here, though.
Not impressed.
That's a really difficult one to dodge. That is so tough. How the heck? How the heck do I do that one? Maelle's in Virtuoso stance because of the Gustav's Homage. I want to res Verso. But I also need to build up toward Gradient Charges. Do I just do another Gustav's Homage? I think maybe so, because I want to get up to that second Gradient Charge. Minoko can do a Bachelier Fortify, maybe? And then Maelle can do the Phoenix's Flame. How do we do this? How do we order this? I'm gonna risk it and go for another homage. I'm gonna risk the fact that our party could die if I'm not able to parry or dodge on time, but I want to get to that second Gradient Charge. There we are. And it also still deals a pretty good amount of damage. She's close to being dead. Reality. Okay, this one I feel like we can do this one this time. Just be patient. Okay, not dead. Not dead. And we're close to killing her. I think we gotta go for it. Kind of wish Minoko would have died there, but I can do the res with Maelle. How do we play this? I can just go for the kill as well. He's in caster mask, so a Venusaur mortar does a lot more if we can get a okay, I'm going for it because Maelle's gonna get a turn here as well. We go for it. I'd like to get a mark if I can get lucky. I need 5 for the fortify. Not for the fortify, for the Venusaur mortar. Mark, please. No mark. We'll have to do it without a mark. But I'm going for it. Yo, is she at? There it is. Okay. Frames, please. What now? Everybody's exhausted. Everybody needs a break.
Over.
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing, Maelle. But of course it can't be over, can it?
No, we're not done yet.
It likes you.
The Paintress heals an Expeditioner?
I'm ready.
What? She's healing us. Oh my god, this music. My heart. I understand, guys. I just... The connection that people feel to this game. I get it. It's every time that I go to boot up this game now and I hear the title music, and then I hear there's so many of the different themes throughout the game that just have this effect on you, and this is one of those moments where there's part of me that just wants to sit here and soak it in, and I guess we'll kind of do that. That pizzicato was so good. This has got to be Aline, right? And that's the name of the Paintress, isn't it? So many questions still. I wish I could do my Phoenix Flame here and bring Verso back to health, or back to life. But if the Paintress is healing us all, are we really battling at this point anymore?
Their defenses are down.
Things are getting spicy.
Yeah, there goes Minoko. See, that's okay. So we were gonna get. I noticed we were gonna get another turn with Maelle. There is a part of me that is just like an emotional wreck whenever I hear this. No. Great attack. Phoenix Flame, let's go. I love the wings here. Awesome.
Did I die again?
Verso, did I die again? What is going on here? Like, I almost feel a little bad attacking.
Time to strike.
We got a new Lumina here. Painted Power. Damage can exceed 9999. New damage cap? Or no damage cap? What? I don't want the theme to stop. I don't want the music to stop. I don't want it to be over. Tell me it's not over.
rest now. Things will be better soon.
Just like with Renoir. But gold petals.
Alysia.
Is the world Gomaging? Or just the monolith?
It's
The 33 is no more.
the number. She's gone. She's gone.
It's done. You're free. You are all free.
Is this real?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Gustav's watching over us. Hey, come. Wanna plant it?
Where did you get that flag from? Where did that flag come from? Oh my god.
Though presumably, there'll be no one coming after, right? It's symbolic.
Oh, what? Just like Renoir hitting his cane on the ground? Did they mean to use like the exact same sound effect there? Something's not right.
Let's go home.
Am I crazy, guys? Something feels a little off. Lune and CL seem pretty accomplished, but I don't think Maelle's quite there with them. SK. Perfect entrance timing. Okay. Defeat the Paintress. Achievement unlocked. I'm so wondering, like, are credits about to roll? What's gonna happen? CL is just in the best mood ever.
Still feel immortal?
Less than yesterday.
Shall we test it out?
I appreciate the offer.
CL.
Monoko, you've been extra quiet since we got to the Monolith.
Have I?
What now? We go back to Lumiere and life goes on?
Yeah. Decades and decades in front of us. Guess this is how it feels to be immortal. What do we do now with all this time?
The expedition might be over. But we're not done yet. There are so many questions left to answer.
That's how I feel. Lune reading my mind.
Lumiere red.
This is... I don't know how to feel about this. We're back in Lumiere all of a sudden. We made it! We did it! No more number. That is so weird to see. Oh my god, Maelle. I mean, what happened in that moment when she touched the Paintress and she said, Alysia? What did Maelle see? What flashed in front of her eyes? Is that Verso standing at the end of the dock? SK is in full party mode. This is great. Did we just see Gustav's sister as well? That's another... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot about this moment. That was gonna have to happen eventually. Oh my god. I bet his sister was already kind of preparing herself, right? Like, she's old enough to know, like, this is a very real possibility. No, don't throw it on the ground. No. I know you're sad. Or mad. Or both. I didn't want Gustav to go either. That is so weird seeing the monolith with no number on it. We've seen this letter before, haven't we? But I still don't know what it says on it.
Brother,
It's from Alysia.
I tire of the conflicts and deceptions that plague our family and theirs.
And
So,
theirs?
I entrust you with this letter. Whether you give it to her is up to you.
Maelle?
I'm at peace with what's to come. When the time comes, I hope you will be too. Maelle, it's a strange feeling watching you with my brother, laughing and smiling, without the scars or the memories that afflict me. Alysia, as she was meant to be, not this painted version that I am.
Wait.
My family, a facsimile of yours. And
Oh.
this world, a mirror, painted by your mother, the Paintress, to stave off her grief. Seeing your expedition through would plunge us all into the abyss. For in ridding the world of the Paintress, you'd lose the sole force standing against the one who would erase us, the one who invokes the flowers of the Gamash. An act of love, for he does love her. Your father. On her monolith, she paints a warning for us all, of the few she can save as her power wanes. We all wish for our families to thrive. Your family, however, believes only one can survive. But perhaps you'll find another way. You who have lived amongst us, perhaps you differ from your father and your sister, as I differ from mine. Your mother paints life, whilst your father, death. What will you paint?
The gold petals. A glimpse in the past. Monolith year 49? Oh my god. I almost need a break, but we're gonna keep going. There's so much to talk about here. A glimpse into the past. We're in the manor. Verso. The manor's on fire.
You're okay.
Alysia. This is so insane. I am loving this. I've also tried to digest it all. Holy crap.
Alysia? you're awake. Come downstairs.
Clea. Epilogue. Alysia. I really want to watch. I always have to like read or listen to something like twice to fully absorb it all. I want to listen to Alysia's letter there. Alysia's letter to Verso. But she was explaining the theory that we kind of came up with at the beginning of the episode. It wasn't fully there, but it seems like it was kind of close. But I'm a little bit confused because I wasn't sure. We saw that picture. So, okay, so Maelle is a painted version of Alysia? Or is it the other way around? That's what I'm confused about. This is so weird to see Maelle / Alysia like this. She's missing an eye. Oh my god. Her face, she can't talk or has a rough time speaking. Are we in the same room where the curator, I think this is the same room where we initially find Maelle in the manor, and maybe this is in fact Alysia's room. This music is also that like rewinding time effect that we've heard before. It's so fitting. Going back in time. I don't know if we've been in this room before in the manor. I'm just trying to figure out. Everybody gomages. With the red and white petals, like before. And it was not actually the Paintress that was killing them all. She was trying to save them. It was her father. Who exactly is her father? Renoir? But her father was trying to do everybody in all at once, and it was the Paintress trying to hold him back. And the painting, the number, was a warning. A warning saying, I can't stop him completely. He cannot be stopped completely. But if I wasn't here, you all would just be gone. And that's what happened. Did Verso know that that's what was going to happen? I so want to watch that again. Let's keep moving forward for now. If there comes a natural point where maybe we can review that, we might. But this is on one level, I'm so happy that we were kind of picking up on the clues that the game had been giving us and starting to piece some major parts of this together, but also the twist at the end, I never saw coming. Oh my god. I'm gonna take just a moment here. Just a moment. Get as close as I can. Does it let me zoom in? It's not a zoom, I can just move the camera, but that's as close as I can get. I was just momentarily laughing at thinking about the Seinfeld puffy shirt. I couldn't help it, guys. I couldn't help it. That is wild seeing... I mean, it's Alysia, but I want to call her Maelle. Oh my god, what a... Unbelievable.
Come along now. I'm in Renoir's atelier.
Where is that exactly? Is this blocked off? Ooh. Well, we can interact with it, I guess. The damage from the fire runs too deep. This wall can't be saved. Papa can repair the fire damage and Clea can repaint the walls, but it will never be the same. Aline is not the name of the Paintress. It's Clea, isn't it? Papa can repair the fire damage and Clea can repaint the walls. Do we mean like repaint in like just regular old, I'm using just a standard paintbrush to paint a wall, or some sort of supernatural Paintress superpowers? There it is. Who's the girl on the far left? This is what I was trying, so in my in my sort of like initial haze of trying to digest what I was seeing, I was thinking we see Renoir, we see Verso, but I got a little confused for a second because I was thinking, wait, is that Gustave? And I was thinking to myself, like, was Gustave a copy of Verso or the other way around? Doggo as well. Who's the girl on the left, though? Maelle / Did it say that Maelle was actually the real version and Alysia was like the scuffed, painted copy? Did you guys feel this confused? Did you guys feel this overwhelmed and like head spinning? Like, what is going on? I don't really want to leave. I'm guessing it would not let us leave here, right? Nothing for me outside these doors. In Paris. I must speak with Clea. She's in Papa's atelier. We do finally get a mention of Paris, not Lumiere. Which makes me think that Lumiere is the painted version of Paris, right? The fracture and the nevrons, these are all just figments of the Paintress's imagination.
Alysia, quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
Secret. I think the switches that would open the secret chamber are gone. Oh, there's an interact for both the piano and the harp. Or maybe it's not the harp, it's for the music instruments in general. Clea's harp and Maman's piano. I did look that up after the last episode, or was it the one before? Maman is just ma, or mom. French for mom. Clea's harp. Clea is the other girl in the painting. That's her sister. We still don't have a name officially for Mama, but it's gotta be Aline, right? Verso, I miss hearing you play. I miss all the silly songs you wrote for me. Sure enough, the foreshadowing they were doing with that piano scene in camp. Renoir and Aline. The fire. Whoa. Oops. Gotta get used to my the speed of my zoom here. This statue looks kind of crazy. There's like a face in the statue. Look at that. We're looking at a part of the manor, aren't we? There's like there's a chair in the air. Oh my god, is that a Nevron? So the Nevrons would all be figments of her imagination as well, wouldn't they? I don't know if I recognize this one. Is it supposed to be like a beta version of Claire Obscure? We're going. This is what I've been waiting for, guys. I've wanted to have a telescope. I finally kind of have one. We can look at all the things. What the hell is this? This looks like a scene out of like the Elden Ring DLC or something. Mesmer's Fire. Oh, I see a gestural merchant. There's a gestural merchant there. What is this? Is there like a little... Is that a little happy face? There's like secret Easter eggs here that we're finding. And then... Oh, the first Axon that we faced. Oh, and what is this? We're just going to the art gallery, guys. That's all we're doing here. Ah, and Serene. Seren? The visuals in this game, man. Oozing atmosphere. Whoa, what is going on with Renoir's face? The eyes. Oh my god.
Finally. Our little shadow is awake.
What?
Our parents are quite the stubborn pair. They're still fighting each other inside the canvas.
No way. No way. We have like a Matrix situation here?
He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate.
Yo, you are kidding me. I mean, we did sort of... There was a little bit... When we were doing the cutscene review at the beginning, I was saying stuff like, are we just in the afterlife or a dream world or something? We actually are! Come on, man. This is... What do you even say? You could just continue. Did you see Verso? That's it. She can't really fully say the words. But does Clea still understand her?
You're as bad as Aline. He's not Verso. He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories. You do well to remember that.
We were right. That's what the game was hinting at. I feel like the game was giving us enough clues. You just gotta review those clues and take some time to let the brain wrap itself around them. I know that. I'm not a child.
Don't roll your eyes at me, sister dear. I know you're not a child, but you're not grown either.
Like, at first I thought Clea kind of looked like Ciel. Ciel wasn't supposed to be a copy of her, was she? Or is there's just a resemblance there because, like, you're making a video game and some of your character models are going to look the same?
And too many in our family have lost all caution and sense of late.
I'm worried. They've been inside the canvas for so long.
They've spent longer than this in other canvases. It's not that dire.
How many other canvases?
Yes, I know. Maman's been in there for quite a while already. And Renoir is wasting time in there, trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
This has all been happening inside of this canvas. Is that what they're telling us right now? Renoir's trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. Verso, right? But we have more urgent matters to attend to. Okay, there's a whole bunch of choices to go through here, so let's just go through them each. Can you help Mama?
Help her do what? Run away and hide? She's already succeeded there. Honestly, if Aline wants to numb herself in the canvas, then let her. Grief is no excuse. We're all grieving. She's a grown woman, and she was the head of the Paintress Council. She failed her responsibilities.
Oh, the Paintress Council. We got like a whole bunch of people who can do this sort of thing. Like, they both are capable of interfacing with this canvas world. The Paintress Council. It sounds like this is just a thing that people do. And she's the head of them.
I don't have time to coddle her. And before Verso died, she would have said the same.
The actual Verso. How did she fail? That's why Renoir, in the cutscene that we reviewed from last time, he said, in doing this, you would be just like her. You would be... How are you different? This would make you no different from her. Whoa. Can you help Papa?
I already have. Aline is more skilled than Renoir, but I've tipped the scales in his favor.
Okay, so... Renoir has got to be... I don't know. I'm still confused. Is Renoir Papa? Or no? I don't know yet.
I have my pets in place. She who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her.
She who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her. What are we talking about? I have my pets in place. I am so confused, but also this feels like this is a way for us to do things differently. That's what it feels like we're leading toward here. She who controls chroma controls the canvas. So we can actually, if we find a way to control the chroma, we can all of a sudden do things differently. Because Papa, or is it Renoir, somebody wants to kill us all. The Paintress wants to save them, at least the people in the canvas. And if we want to save the canvas people, if we want to save Lumiere, we got to control the chroma?
Yes, it's enough. It's just a matter of time. As she weakens, Renoir is able to erase her oldest creations.
Okay. So Renoir is the one who is trying to end everything.
With the exception of her obscene fake family. She's made them immortal, but luckily, they're also quite useless.
Okay. So then... Oh man, this is going to be so fun to go back and review some of the cutscenes before with Alysia. Because the masked woman, the Alysia wearing the mask, That's been on purpose, right? In order to mask the resemblance to Maelle, who is part of the fake family, right? The Verso that's in the painting, Maelle. We never saw Clea, though. I don't know if there's supposed to be a Clea copy in there somewhere. Still don't know if Gustav factors into this. Is he part of the fake family or not? Let's just keep going. This is nuts, though. But I want to go back now and see those cutscenes again that had Alysia in them. Knowing what we know now. Wow. Okay, I think we've done everything we can, right? We've done these. Let's just conclude questions.
I need you to take care of yourself while I'm gone.
You're leaving?
Don't be naive. The world doesn't stop simply because our family is in mourning. The conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we painters are to survive.
If we painters are to survive. This has just gone so meta. I want to help.
You will do nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful. You'd be a liability. The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again.
The writers?
And I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made.
Whoa, my goodness. Information overload. Who are the writers? What was the choice that Verso made?
Verso traded his life for yours.
Oh.
I both love and hate him for that.
Oh.
The damn fool.
I wonder if that was maybe part of what was happening in Maelle's nightmare. Verso trading his life for yours. Gosh, there's so many things to think about.
Although, if you really want to be useful, then enter the canvas and help Renoir. I need him back here sooner rather than later. I'll fight this war alone if I have to, but I'd really rather not. Can you handle that?
I don't know. Uncertain.
Lest you forget, the only reason those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso his life. Good. Go to the canvas when you're ready. And repaint your throat when you're in there, before you completely forget how to have a conversation.
It's totally, I mean, maybe not totally, but it's so much, it's got this Matrix component to it. Teach yourself Kung Fu. Paint yourself a throat so you can talk.
Lest you forget, the only reason those two are in there... Good. And repaint your throat when you're in there.
Okay, I gotta do a little bit of photo mode here. I have to. If the game will let me, we have to do a little bit more. Wow. That is such a gnarly effect on the eyes. Oh my god. They are... What a twist. What a twist. We also got to look at the rest of the paintings. Oh, wait a second. This is back from Spring Meadows, isn't it? Isn't that the message that presumably Verso leaves? Yeah, I can see it right after the Avec fight. The message that Maelle has been taken to the manor. So, okay. Wow. 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 Bro, it was so not over. Verso's childhood canvas, where we used to play. So they would, I mean, if you've got this power and you can just create your own little, like, fantasy world, of course you'd go there to play. Where he painted Esquie and Minoko. Wow. It all just makes so much sense now, doesn't it? What was Esquier's friend? Who's Esquier's friend? Francois. Probably painted him as well, didn't he? And where Mama and Papa now fight. Clea's right. It's my fault. I should help fix this. And I do want to fix this. I do. If I can, Verso would have. Verso would have if he could. And it would be nice to talk and breathe again without pain, without my face being... Not that that's the reason to do this. No, it's the right thing to do. After everything I've caused. Enter the canvas. I don't think there's I don't think there's much else for us to do. I'm just gonna, because, you know, for the sake of completionism, I'm gonna look around one more time. Oh, we've seen this painting before in a different part of the manor. I thought, oh, is this gonna be a Neveron that we're gonna see? Maybe we will eventually. Doggo. Is the dog's name Minoko? The dog's name is Minoko! And the bell! Oh, is this... I'm gonna be using this photo mode so much. Is this... Actually, who is this? There's Maelle. But who's this? Alysia? I'm so curious how Clea... We haven't had a hint of Clea the whole time. And that's, I guess, been on purpose, because she's been, who knows, in some other painted world somewhere. Doing something. Staying out of Mom and Pa's... Ma and Pa staying out of their conflict. I don't think there's anything else for us to do here. I think we can't get up to the other part. We can't get up to the top, correct? Aline's glass house. Yeah, this way's blocked. Unreal. Oh, there was an interaction here. I missed this. Verso. There will never be another family portrait, will there? You will always be missing. No. So, oh my gosh. So the copy of Verso playing for the copy of Alysia, that's what was happening in camp. But then that was also a copy of Renoir, wasn't it? Because the real Renoir was the curator, wasn't it? The way I'm interpreting the whole gamage petals, the red and white petals, those are the copies, right? Those are the versions that have been painted into the world. It's the gold versions that are actually the people themselves. But then didn't Alysia, Maelle, have gold petals when she disappeared at the end? So she was not the copy, but she also didn't have her memories until the very end? Is that what I'm realizing? This is nuts. We gotta see what, we gotta enter the canvas. We gotta do this.
If we bring Maman out of the canvas, she'll try to return. We must hide the canvas.
Well reasoned. And such a clever hiding spot you've chosen.
Like hiding drugs from the addict. Where is this?
She'll still find it, but I'm impressed.
Hidden inside another canvas?
This only truly ends if you destroy the canvas. And that means stopping the final sliver of Verso's soul from painting.
Oh, what? There's still a part of Verso that exists, and it's doing the painting?
wasn't so hard.
This is like the portal inside, isn't it?
Chroma. Stay calm. Don't let it take control of you. Calm, Alysia, or it'll paint over you. What an auspicious start. Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun. At least this will keep you out of trouble until I get back.
Aline's chroma. Epilogue. Oh. Holy shit, dude. You're about to be reborn as one of Aline's creations. And that's how Maelle comes to be? Act 3, Maelle. That's gotta be it, right? It all comes together.
She's a girl. She's a girl. She's beautiful. What a lovely voice. My love, did you decide on a name?
Yes. Oh, my darling girl. We have precious little time together. You'll never know us. But I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know you're not alone. You will always be the beautiful child I held in my arms. You will smile the brightest smile. You will cry iridescent tears. You will know love, and you will know pain. You will know loss all too well, because we live in an unforgiving world. But you are strong, and you will survive. You will struggle, and you will learn. You'll find people to call your own, and you will shine as their guiding light. For you will change the world, and the people around you. You'll forever be our princess.
Wow.
I have decided on her name.
Wow. Wow.
And her name will be... Maelle.
There it is. We were right. A long time ago, and I almost forgot about it. But we were right. About Maelle being part of the family, but somehow inserted into Lumiere. She was literally inserted into Lumiere as Maelle. Well, Alysia as Maelle.
Alysia.
Actually, I prefer Maelle.
Okay, but now when is this?
I do too. But I'm not really Verso, and you're not really Maelle, are you?
You're not Verso, no. You look and sound just like him, but you're you. I'm still Maelle, though. You should have helped me remember.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. If I'd listened to Maman, if I hadn't trusted the writers, Verso would still be alive and you...
Wouldn't exist.
Wouldn't be caught in the middle. Maman did a terrible thing, painting you into Verso's canvas, giving you his memories, pretending the fire only took me. But I'm glad you exist.
Your father was right to erase everyone. It's better this way.
Better for who? Verso would never have wanted his canvas gone. He loved Esquier and his gestrels and Grandis.
It was killing my...
Grandis, that's what they were called.
Mother. Staying here so long in a make-believe world with her make-believe family.
It's not make-believe. It's not. You're not to me.
Is this supposed to be
Papa's here.
many years in the
He'll
future?
help me fix Lumiere.
Because of the gray hair?
Maman painted a rather unflattering portrait of him. He's much warmer than the Renoir, you know.
I bet.
Oh my god, it gets its own big toast on screen. Painted power Pictos acquired. Bro, we've been living on we've had such a crimp in our style this whole time. Only 9999 damage. Maelle has recovered her memories as a Paintress. Maelle now has access to new skills. This is unbelievable. Look at the gray hair. We were right. I don't know how long ago it was that I had this idea, but I think we talked about this during one of our camp episodes. The idea that Maelle feels like she is somehow connected to the family, quote unquote, except she still grew up in Lumiere, right? And that was the part I was having trouble reconciling. The fact that, well, as far as we know, Gustave and Lune and whoever else has known her in Lumiere has known her whole life. It's not like she just showed up out of the blue one day as like a 16-year-old Maelle. Oh, you just washed up on shore. Where did you come from? She was actually born in Lumiere. And that's why I was like, well, but if she was born in Lumiere, how do we say that she's a part of the family? Boom. It's just Maelle and Verso. The rest of the party has been gommaged. No. But the game goes on. New skills for Maelle. Ooh, is she inheriting some of... I saw Phantom Strike. Wasn't that one of CL's abilities? Deals very high void damage to all enemies, 4 hits. Also gives 35% of a gradient charge. Burning Canvas. Very high, or high single target void damage, 5 hits. Applies 1 burn per hit. Damage increase for each burn on the target. Oh, that goes really well with Pyrolyse. Stendhal. Is that defensive stance? Or is that a brand new stance altogether? Or stanceless? Deals extreme single target void damage, 1 hit. Removes self shields and applies And self-applies defenseless? Wait, what? That doesn't seem very good. Except, oh my god, hold on. I'm like, this only does one hit. It's gonna hit the damage cap. Not so fast. Not so fast. We do need to learn this Lumina, I guess, don't we? We do need to learn this still. But it only costs 5 Lumina points. Oh my goodness. This is definitely going in somewhere. I don't know where yet. It should go with somebody, though. Somebody should have this. Let's do, let's give it to Verso. This is nuts, man. They... unreal. Do we... I don't know if we have a map. I don't know if there's a continent. I don't know what is going to happen here. It seems like Lumiere is empty because this is, I don't know how many years after the events that we just witnessed where everybody gamages at once. Because Maelle has white hair, so she's aged into like an old lady. Except it's all inside of a painting. And she's just going to come back to be Alysia on the outside when it's all said and done.
Your father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
I'm not at risk like Maman. I haven't been in this canvas that long. Besides, Papa has a soft spot for me. He'll listen.
So because... By the way, I wonder if we're actually back in... Like, are we in the original... Not the original copy of Lumiere, but like the items that we missed the first time in Lumiere, are we going to be able to find them this time? But now that... So that was like the whole reason for the gamage in the first place, is that Renoir was basically wanting Aline to snap out of it already. For God's sake, you can't live in your fantasy world forever. Is that the curator? You gotta snap out of it. You're like, you're staying addicted to drugs by going into this fantasy land that doesn't exist. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna destroy it because you need to get out of there. And she was like, no, don't destroy it. And yet at some level, it's all Verso's creation, or some of it is Verso's creation. Is this Verso's chroma, the red and white? That might be what's going on. His is the red and white. Now I kind of want to replay the game and see who has been turning into red and white petals and who's been turning into... Were they gray petals? When Maelle first, or Alysia first came back in and we saw Aline's chroma. I'm going so slowly here, but this is what I do because I have to absorb everything. I'm trying to absorb things. It's the curator. Or is it Renoir? Still confused about that. Please, help me understand, game. Clear things up for me. That's a paintbrush. That's a big-ass paintbrush. Those are all red petals. Is the red and white a mix of them both? And that's why it's Verso? Renoirs are just red petals.
You're safe. I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Eline's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain.
What Aline did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Descendre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry anymore.
But she's home now. Why?
You know your mother. Verso painted this canvas. It contains a piece of his soul. She'll never willingly part with it.
No.
For the sake of the living, we must part with the dead.
No, Papa. See, I hid the canvas.
She will always find it. This is our only opportunity, while she's too sick from her prolonged descent into the canvas to return.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide...
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alysia, you'll die. You've already been here longer than you should.
But...
No. Look at me, I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alysia.
I'm not, Mama. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No!
What in the world is happening? Is this intended? I hope my game is not glitching out right now. Because I can't see a damn thing.
It's time to go home.
This is not normal, is it? I think my game's glitching out, guys. Did they really do the cutscene this way? This feels wrong.
All aboard!
Verso, come on.
I think something's glitched out, guys. I don't think they would completely obscure the game scene like this. I wonder if I've just been recording / playing for a little bit too long. Oh my god, this is not... I think I should try to fix this. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, we can pause this. This is not correct, right? If I go into photo mode, what happens? No, there's something glitching out, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna try to fix this. Give me just a moment.
I'm not, Mama. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No!
Okay. This looks much better. Oh, it's the old Lumiere swords? Sort of.
Papa, what are you...
It's time to go home.
Oh my god. The gold petals are Maelle.
All aboard!
Verso, come on. Come on.
Whoa. Was that a Nevron made of a bunch of statues? Wait, what was that about? We haven't seen those Nevrons before. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what happened at the end there. So my video card must have glitched out before because it had been recording too long and playing too long. That must have been what happened. It overheated or something. The petals are totally telling you who does the painting, aren't they? But I'm also a little bit confused because now I'm seeing the red petals from Maelle. And I thought that those were Renoir's. Because when Verso sort of started to disintegrate, but we saw gold petals like she was repainting him. So is she trying to paint with Renoir's paintbrush or something?
Did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your Paintress side.
We believe in you.
Remember them.
Oh, she's trying to
isn't about verisimilitude. It's about essence.
She's trying to repaint Lune and Ciel and maybe Gustave?
Of who they are. Your father made the axons, right?
She who plays with wonder. He who guards truth with lies.
They're the essence of your mother and your brother.
Oh. Welcome back.
How did we got marched?
They remember that?
Maelle, your hair.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
We have much to talk about.
Unreal.
So you were a daughter. And you were a paintress too.
So cool.
The calculations in Lune's head.
And you knew this whole time. You fucking coward. You betrayed us. We trusted you. You can bring them back too. Yeah? Everyone we've lost.
Yeah, but I need chroma and Papa controls all the chroma in the canvas.
Oh. So she somehow got some of his chroma.
No. Not all of it. The expeditioners. The ones killed by Nevrons. Gustave noticed their chroma remains in their bodies. They never dissipated.
Oh, what?
Like the Gamage.
Oh.
It's sold chroma and not pure. It won't be like bringing the two of you back, but we could use it in other ways.
Time for the greatest expedition in history.
We're still not able to change. Verso is the only one that we're allowed to be in camp. That fact remains. But oh my god. Oh my god. The other detail there about the fact that the Paintress, they can only remain in the paintings for so long. It starts to make them sick. And so that's why basically the Paintress, the Paintress, they're all kind of paintresses, painters, paintresses. She had started to kind of go crazy, or at least getting sick, because she had been inside of the painting for too long. But Maelle is at that same risk. Alysia. Except wouldn't she have been inside for like 16 years as she grew up? I'm also a little bit confused. Did she leave the painting? She must have left the canvas at the end of when everybody gommaged, and then because she was able to move Verso's canvas IRL, she moved it somewhere inside of another canvas. I don't know for sure, but one way or the other, she supposedly hid it from Mama. This is nuts. This is nuts. I'm also out of time, so we're gonna have to. This is gonna be where we're I can't talk because this episode has been amazing. This is where we're gonna wrap up this installment of Expedition 33. Thank you all so much. This video has just been so amazing. If you enjoyed it half as much as I did, please do consider subscribing, liking, hitting those YouTube buttons down below. This video game, there had to be an Act 3. It wasn't gonna be the end. I am just, I'm so happy though that we did that cutscene review at the start, and we did some more postulating, theorizing, because some of it turned out to be true. We correctly deciphered some of the clues that the game was leaving us. It's still so strange to see that monolith without a 33. And there's no Paintress there now, is it? I'm so excited to see what's going to happen when we leave camp and go back to the continent. It's probably going to be a lot like it was before, but man. By the way, in doing my little reset there, I did get when we reset the game, I had to skip the cutscene, and so I ended up getting the achievement for going back to Lumiere. So that achievement unlock has been got. But man, we got some camp duties to do, and this is nuts, man. Maelle's hair. Maelle's hair. It's... Oh, we can go back to the red hair. Oh. Real Maelle. Because this is actually how old she is? I haven't figured out exactly what the gray hair is supposed to symbolize, but maybe this is just her actual hair color. I thought it meant that she was, like, super old. Okay, all right. I'm going to think about things. I'm going to think about so many things. And we're going to reconvene next time and continue into Act 3, because now we got a whole bunch of chroma to collect. We got to go around collecting chroma. And it's so fun now to really kind of have a much better understanding of what chroma is, the petals that we've been seeing everywhere, and how the different colors for those petals. I love all these little subtle details and clues that they put in the game. And I can't wait to keep digesting more, and there is so much more to do. Oh my god. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.